Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their ascension process. And today's video is going to share with you what I believe to be the 3 most effective types or forms of exercise that will help you manage and reduce your physical ascension symptoms. Now, just to kind of let you guys know who are new to my channel, I'm not just talking out of my ass here. I was a personal trainer for about a decade and I also have actual experience applying what I'm about to teach you to myself, and it has made a very noticeable impact and significantly helped me overcome a lot of my physical ascension symptoms. Now, ascension symptoms, that's sort of a broad term, and there's a lot of different reasons we experience symptoms. Many times it has a lot to do with signs to say this is not right for you. What I'm going to help you with is not going to necessarily help you with that, because that would be a disservice, because having negative feedback as a means of pushing us into a more ideal scenario, that is a good thing and we don't want to mess with that. I'm not sure we can if we tried. But just the process of just our bodies going through this transformation can make you feel incredibly run down. You feel weak and lethargic, just like the really a lot of aches and pains. Oh, just like your physical body is for some reason now not keeping up with the demands of life. Your regular everyday life may on the surface didn't change all that much, and your body is just falling apart. That's where this will come in and help you. Number 1, if you were to only pick one, I would recommend this, and that is strength training, resistance training. Now, the reason this is so effective is because strength training does more than just build up your muscles. It rewires and makes more efficient your central nervous system, and that is sort of the core. That is what is actually getting burnt out by all of this consciousness and sensitivity to the influx of data. We can perceive more of ourselves, of our reality, and it's just a lot to take in. Plus, just the physical effect of purging all these intense emotions, and then combine that with the rapid life changes. It can burn your nervous system out. So I'm suggesting resistance training, strength training, for the purpose of strengthening your core, your foundation, your nervous system, and it'll just make you feel better. You'll have more energy. You won't get so burnt out so easily, and it's just excellent way to battle against these physical ascension symptoms. And what can be sort of confusing, this is exactly what happened to me, is at a point I got so burnt out, so exhausted, I thought that, man, if I go to the gym, it's just going to make me feel worse. It's just going to be adding one more stressor into my life. So for a while I didn't do it. But I got so bad and so desperate, and frankly I'm a gym rat, so sick and tired of not going to the gym, I just started going. And I would notice that I would feel have crummy workouts. I wouldn't have the best workouts or feel the best, but I would feel a lot better afterwards. And my general symptoms, my physical fatigue, would not necessarily get any worse. And all the while, I was able to slowly build up my strength again, build up my fitness level, and I realized that started to have a profound impact on how these energies affect me physically. Number 2 is low intensity cardiovascular activity. A perfect thing is just to go for a nice long walk, not a sprint or a run, a slow walk. And that is good for you to be outside in nature, but even if you have to do it on a treadmill, the reason why I suggest this is because slow, long, they call it LSD, long, slow distance, meaning you go for quite a while at a slow pace, relatively low heart rate. It has a healing effect on your central nervous system. There's a branch of our autonomic nervous system called the parasympathetic nervous system, and that is stimulated by this type of activity. And when that is stimulated, it promotes your body to self-heal, to heal itself, to soothe itself, to relax itself. So it's good. You burn calories, all that fun fitness, all those fitness benefits and perks, but specifically, again, it'll help soothe that overtaxed, overstimulated, hot, burnt out nervous system to a very noticeable degree. And if you can get outside, all the better, because that's awesome for empaths, sensitive people. It just feels good. But again, if you, especially you've combined the strength training and then the walking, then you're gonna be a different person in like a few months from now. You'll see. And number 3 is some sort of flowing. I'll explain what I mean by that. Some sort of flowing activity like dancing, or I like martial arts and yoga, something where you gotta like weightlifting is good, but it's sort of like blocky and rigid and in a sense like an uptight sort of limited range of very specific, you know. It's good to be free and flowy, because a lot of what causes these symptoms is like our blocked up chi or blocked up kundalini or spirit energy. Our bodies aren't used to having greater and greater and greater amounts of this energy flowing through it at all times. And doing something like that, some martial arts or yoga or dancing or anything similar to that, can be tai chi, anything like that, where you sort of just let go and just flow. That will allow that energy to sort of move about and move around and then flow more freely and not get so knotted up and blocked up and mucked up in your vessel. I say this, I made a video like this because not all forms of exercise have benefits. In fact, I found when I started my awakening, I was doing mixed martial arts, but in a very intense way. And on my off days, I would do something called high intensity interval training, like sprints. And that works your nervous system, but if you're not able to recover, that in and of itself can burn you out. And I was doing that, and then I had all this Ascension stuff going on, and I got so flippin' exhausted and fatigued and burnt out in my early 20s. I went to the doctors. I really thought I had something wrong with me by how tired I was getting. But I was doing this really intense, grueling form of exercise to a body that was already struggling just to maintain itself. And the consequences was just very detrimental. And then I ruled out all exercise for a while. I'm like, I gotta heal myself. I can't be doing anything. I gotta just rest. But only rest does not help. There's something called active recovery. And it's actually been proven that doing smaller amounts of physical activity will help your body repair itself faster than just complete rest. So anyway, take that for what you will. I know a lot of you who are maybe new to the awakening and are feeling burnt out and exhausted, not sleeping well and achy, and just again like your body's falling apart, manifesting weird rashes and strange symptoms and getting sick every 2 weeks. Apply those 3 things and you will feel like a new person, I promise you. All right, hope that helps, guys. If you have any other Ascension related questions, go ahead and leave them down below. And otherwise, I will speak to you tomorrow in another video. Namaste.